I didn't think about that sun being there.
It's going to be a lot like this.
Yeah.
I might just kind of kick back.
So we've got a few people watching. Hey, Merlot.
Hi, guys. How are you? Can you hear us?
I don't know if this light's making any difference.
Not yet.
Okay. So as you might see, we have a different backdrop today.
We do.
A little bit.
Can everybody hear us? We want to make sure.
You may want to close that.
Got the waterfall going over here. I want to shut this door.
Good sound, good video, loud and clear. Good, good. So we had some storms. Yeah. We're dealing with like the sun.
Give it a
setting.
minute. Sun's going down. We're doing this is just sunshine coming through the windshield.
Yeah.
So that's what you guys are seeing. That's why the lighting's different. But so we are on location.
Kinda.
But not really.
Yeah.
This week a lot's gone on.
Yes. So I'm glad you guys can hear us and the sound and video is good. Weren't for sure about the quality. We thought maybe we'd have to postpone it tonight because our internet was kind of shady on and off we had tons of storms last night and this morning.
We had a hell of a good storm this morning.
Storms and rain forecasted for the rest of the week, really.
Well, it's pretty right now.
It's very pretty right
it's
now.
About 72, maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to move that.
72 degrees outside. The wind is still. Sun here in the Ozarks is. We got about an hour until it'll be down, I would say. And Steph is messing with some lighting here, guys. Sorry if you see her doing that.
Just trying something different.
It's okay. Let's just roll with it.
We are new to this here outside.
Kind of.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody kind of tuned in, getting everybody to let them have your time.
Yeah.
Hey.
Rhode Island, Oregon. Let's see. Northwest Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
I bet it's humid down there. Well,
Northwest.
No. Yeah, not too bad. You're probably getting some rain and stuff.
Well, they did. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are across the border there, so we're across the state from you guys. Yeah,
Nut.
Northwest, yeah.
Nut there in Wisconsin.
Texarkana-ish.
Yeah.
Hi, Nut. Dude,
Texas.
I liked your video entry as well. What's between your legs was really cool. You guys have been sending in some really neat ones. Steph, she just shows me you guys' videos as y'all send them in. We got some more this evening as well. Some of you guys may I seen earlier. So we check messages. We both check messages. Then we go over it together. And you guys are still sending in what's between your legs videos, and they're badass. So Steph just lets me watch them raw as you guys send them in, and damn, you guys have got some badass bikes. Wow, super impressed. The quality of you guys' bikes as far as the time you put in it. And some of you guys just got a damn bike. That's just cool as shit. You just were riding it. Like Kelly y'all's like, it just stopped. Well, that's cool with me, man. I love it. So the videos are really badass. Really digging it. You guys are doing great with that. Tickled the shit out of me.
Yeah, very cool. It's awesome to put a face with the name, but then also put your bike with who you are. So it's kind of a cool twist.
And the attitudes too. You guys there's a lot of attitude out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So get to see you guys' attitude is just.
And who doesn't like to brag about their bike? I haven't met anyone that doesn't like to brag about what they ride.
Man, I brag about my underwear.
Well, yeah, you do.
I do.
Checking out checking myself out in the video. Yes, it's sent. Okay, so some of you guys are talking about how you sent it. Some couldn't send it through email, so I had to send it through Facebook, which is completely fine. Matt, I got yours this morning. Merlot, that's completely fine. You can send it through Facebook. So with the email, you can email it to us, but a lot of emails will not A lot of emails will not handle such a large file, even if it's like 2 to 3 minutes video file, they won't handle it. So if you want to, the Dropbox app is completely free and safe. You download it, you use it to send us the file, you send it to our email address through the Dropbox, completely free. It's easy to use. Just one of the things that we do that I suggest if their email is not going to send it, use that, or send it to us on Facebook or Instagram. I'll find a way to download it.
Whatever. And a lot of that too, she's had a little bit of trouble here and there, and she just screen records. So you guys, you may or may not know this, but you can just record what's on your screen off your phone. So she's done that a couple of times as well. So whatever you guys, however it works, we're all out here just high-tech crap now. Only she knows how to use it.
Well, we just make it work.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter. You guys are doing great. Just do your thing. Like I said, just main thing is watch your sound. That's the big deal. It's fun though. You guys are doing great. Some of you guys should be doing your own shit. You should think about it. Talk about that stuff. Show it off. Very cool. You did great.
Yeah. Definitely.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, and Booger, you said that you may have to send in a second one with your upgrades. Yeah, if you guys have upgrades and change some stuff on it, yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, you break it down a little bit more, like you were saying there about your upgrades, because we all get into that. I seen some this week. I was like, holy shit, man, some badass stuff. Man, yeah. I was impressed. I was like, I thought I had cool stuff. Sheesh. And then that's what's so fun about it, because we're all getting to see what each other, what we got between our legs,
Yeah, it's really fun. So a couple of things. I guess I'll go ahead and mention this first before we get into the bike stuff. So for the Pay It Forward donations that came through on YouTube, April 25th. So we did get that in, and we did actually find out that YouTube takes a little bit bigger chunk than what we'd actually thought. I did email them, but I have no response yet as far as if we can get those fees waived for it being a Pay It Forward and going through the nonprofit. So as of right now, it's a little over $1,100. So unfortunately, and after fees and taxes, that's where we're sitting, but I'm going to sit on it for just a little bit, just to see what YouTube replies back to me.
Yes. So this is a learning curve. We're all learning here.
We've never done a Pay It Forward through YouTube.
Didn't plan on
it. Didn't even plan on it.
We just all did it.
Nor accepted donations through YouTube. So
we're learning.
For the future, I would definitely keep to our Pay It Forwards through the PayPal or check or cash or whatever, so that all the donations can go directly to the recipient. But still, like Brandy said, it's still a great amount. Without YouTube, we wouldn't have the platform that we're on, and we wouldn't be able to reach such a wide audience.
Yeah.
So it is bittersweet.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah. But we will see where that goes.
Just where your heart is, and we're doing good. We're learning as we're going. You guys are learning right with us. So we don't know what the hell we're doing, but we are taking note, and like we keep saying over and over, we're learning and we're pushing forward. So that all this is doing well. I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of me. We're all doing good. We're all staying positive out here in this fucked up negative world. We're all doing something. We're doing good. I have been looking at people who to pay it forward to. A couple of people that it's touchy when you do that stuff, guys, because you want to help somebody and you want to give them a hand up. You don't want to give them a hand out. So we take it very seriously, and we want to do the right thing, because it's not life-changing amount of money, but it could be change your life for a month or 2 or 3 to help you get through. So it's a big deal. It's a big responsibility, and we take it very seriously. And that sun is super bright.
We did not think that we would be facing the sun when we set up. I didn't even think about it.
Well, I mean, if I'd have thought about it, I do know the sun sets over there every evening.
Yeah.
But we're just going to work through this. You just see me kind of moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll give you a little highlight here.
I guess we could scoot over some more.
Well, I guess we could. I think it is.
Let's try this little. Bear with us.
This is going to be part of it, guys. When we start really, when all this shit has moved on and we can do what we want to do, this is going to be part of the whole location thing. This is good. This is good. We're learning. Let me get my chair over here.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit better once you get over here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super comfortable.
No.
As you can see, there's a tree.
Well, how about you scoot your chair over here?
I've got that thing propped up so well. You help me. When I move this thing, I may do a little funky rock.
Okay, then just hop like.
You know what
forward.
I mean? You know what we did? We wedged it. It's a game chair, and we took my shoes and wedged it in because it rocked. I mean, okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You hold me, I'll hold you. You smell good. Too sharp, huh?
Oh, yeah,
that's even better. Nailed it.
Okay, thanks
Improvements.
for
Moving on up.
bearing with us through that little thing. Maybe that's a little bit better. Sun's not in his eyes, and maybe the videos.
So, you guys are probably wondering what the fuck is going on and what we're doing. Well, we're sitting in a van. 2002, which we told all the members this week, yesterday.
Yes.
Posted about it.
Yeah.
So what we did, we've been looking, and this has been going on for some time, and we've been looking and looking and looking, even before we even said anything last week about the van thing. One thing is we don't have anything to pull with or haul stuff really with. So we had been looking for some time for old beater truck or something. And then we just started thinking, well, let's get something that we can run a little harder with, maybe, and pull with. So that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
Yep. We looked and looked and actually found this van on Marketplace on Facebook. I rode up on the Road Glide. I did really well, by the way. Rode up to Ozark, Missouri, and checked the van out. I believe it was Tuesday. And thought about it, came back, told Steph all about it, and she's like, cool. So then we went back up and got it. It's a 2002 Chevrolet Express 3500 with a 5.7. So it's a 1-ton with a 5.7. So a 5.7 equals a 350. It has a majillion miles on it. It has 337,000 miles on it. The girl has ran the roads. The history behind the old van, it hauled medical supplies.
Mm-hmm.
And it just made a loop every day. So it was highway miles, it was the same road. So we knew, I mean, it's a super, when we say used vehicle, it's super used vehicle. But we believe it has good bones. So this week I have been just, and Steph as well, we've been elbow deep in it. It's a junkyard. I mean, she's ran over to the junkyard and got bits and pieces really cheap. We're just looking for stuff dirt cheap that upgrades, like the doors. The chick that drove it backed into the bumpers on the side of the dock and just absolutely trashed the rear doors. Steph found some, and she went to Bella Vista Wednesday.
Yeah, I drove about 2 hours to pick up a few parts, and then another hour down to Fayetteville to pick up the doors. And then that's like an hour and 20 minutes away from us. But
yeah, so we've been kind of piecing the thing together back to where it can, be reliable and not leak and things shut. And that's what we've been doing this week. Like I said, the Road Glide's back. It's doing really well. Just taking it easy on it because it has to have that 1,000-mile break-in. Mm-hmm. Maxwell House had a few parts that we're still may change. There's a few things we need to check. We, like you guys know, we're thinking about we'd be in New Mexico right now, and it just didn't pan out. We tried. Kind of bummed about it, honestly, and kind of let down. Chad worked really hard. Hey, Mike.
Thank you so much for that super chat. He said, sorry I'm late. My inner fat kid wanted ice cream.
Dude, I eat an ice cream sandwich every night. Every night before I go to sleep, ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir, for that super chat. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Yeah, so just the Road Glide it's just not, I mean, the Maxwell House chopper is not road worthy yet, as far as we know in our mind. It probably is there, but
yeah, it is getting closer. But to be able to take off and do a shakedown run to an event, I just don't trust that part. I'd like to do a shakedown run that's closer, or he do it. I'm not riding that.
Yeah, so that clues in the van deal. So the van thing is basically, you can see that it's all stripped out. I mean, it's just a cargo van. We stripped all the other shit that was out. It had a liner in it with some insulation. We ripped all that shit out. It had leaked where the doors had been hit, and water had got up in there and rusted the floor pretty bad. I took wire brush and cleaned the whole damn floor. And then we swept it out, vacuumed it out, and then we got cleaner and cleaned it all up, mopped it, and then let it all dry. Put two, I wouldn't say new, but used good doors on the back. Able to find a bumper.
That kind of brings me, like, you don't know about, well, we didn't really know a whole lot about vans because we've never been in the market for vans, but this is a Chevy Express, and basically the GMC Savannah is identical. And like the doors on this style of van is the same exact doors from 1996 till like 2002. So no, 2012.
2012. Really?
Yeah, it's like almost a 20-year span of the same door style. So door style as far as bolting up.
Yeah, so we got this cool video. So if you guys know us, we're absolutely documenting everything all the time. So we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do to this van and what we're setting it up for exactly. Basically, Steph is gonna drive this if I'm on the chopper, and we'll get it set up in a way to where, because it's a one-time, so we'll be able to pull a little bit. Our vision would be to be able to get a little trailer. We're putting Maxwell House on the back. And then I'm going to ride as much as I can. If we have problems, it's a chopper. You're going to have problems, no doubt. So we'll have that a little bit where we can load it. We'll have some tools with us. We'll set this up where we can sleep in it. And we're looking at, all the solar stuff that we could do to it, possibly. Hotspot or internet, basically. So Steph, we can do more editing and do more stuff off on the road, where we can stay on the road longer and not spend so much money and spend so much time in fucking hotels and motels.
I gotta say really quick, after this, I think we're gonna have to go get ice cream because everyone's talking about ice cream. Thank you, Mike Myers.
Yarmel, is that what I get?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because I get the ice cream sandwich. Now, I'm going to talk about ice cream sandwiches here a little bit. So I ran out, and I was like, damn, I got to get my ice cream sandwiches. So I get them down here where the boy works at Cash Savers, which used to be Edwards here in town. And their Yarmel ice cream sandwiches have the chocolate on the outside is soft. And
I wonder if I should shut those back van doors and that'll make a difference. So
let me get done with my ice cream.
Okay, finish the ice
cream.
So
the ice cream outside is soft, and I really like that. Now, I ran out, and we were at Walmart yesterday, and I got yarn out. But they're different because the outside chocolate is hard on the ice cream sandwiches. I like the soft ones. So I had a little bitch session about that before I went to sleep last night. So yeah, man. I mean, and then what did you get as far as ice cream? You got some little sandwiches as well.
Yeah, I got the Skinny Cow brand ice cream sandwiches, and so they're just like a round. It looks just like an ice cream sandwich, round chocolate cookie on the outsides with ice cream, and it was actually really good.
You did? You got
I got one.
Yeah. I'll shut those doors as you talk about yours.
Okay. I was just going to say, I don't normally get like that Skinny Cow or whatever brands those are. I usually don't. But I thought, I'll try and be a little good on that side, but also I gotta have ice cream. I have a sweet tooth, so anyways, they were pretty good. Not bad at all. So maybe those doors will change it a little bit. I know those windows are still letting a lot of light in, but I think it did a little bit. But
it was nice to show off how the doors shut.
Yes.
They didn't shut very well when we got it.
Yeah. Robert Hennings, thank you so much for your super chat. No
Thanks,
adult beverages tonight.
Man, yeah.
I kind of thought about it.
But
he brought this instead.
Taking on my socks. My socks got wet. Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't sleep very good last night. I woke up this morning. I struggle. I think I've talked about this in the past. I suffer with acid reflux a lot, major heartburn, stuff like that. So today I haven't really ate either. So just I'm not real perky today because I'm kind of just kind of dealing with acid reflux. Not sleeping very good last night. I'm getting older and getting moody. And you guys, you're seeing us go live every Friday night, and we have for like 9 weeks now or something. I don't know exactly. So you guys are really starting to see the true me. She's always just even kill. I am a fucking roller coaster. I'm up and down. I mean, day just.
And 9mm.
Hey, James.
Thank you so much for your super chat. $25 to Van Fund. That is so freaking nice.
Thanks,
man. Thank you.
Thanks, dude. I hope you guys are doing good. I know I know you guys are dealing with some COVID stuff going on at home. As everybody's trying to deal with everything. I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, James.
Tim, you said you had horrible acid reflux until started CPAP. Total lifesaver. What is CPAP?
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
No shit.
Yeah. Molly, thank you so much for
pork chop applesauce.
Pork chop and applesauce. Thank you.
Did y'all ride today? I don't know if it's raining where you're at or storming. You guys are busting around, I know. Thank you so much. Appreciate that super chat. I hope everybody's doing well.
Yes, really quickly, I was going to say, give a shout out to Randy Jackson. I read your message. I did reply. I'm not sure if you're still on here, but I'm glad you chimed in. He's had a pretty rough day today, but just keep him and then his boss's family in your prayers.
Oh, shit,
a little bit of stuff going on. CPAP. The CPAP, the CPAP. It's a breathing machine.
No shit.
Gotcha.
Okay, well, there is a little history from that because the doc told me she doesn't think I'm sleeping very good at night, and they wanted to do a test on me. And she goes, "But TJ, you'll have to shave your beard." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, well, shave your beard so the mask fits and all that." And I was like, "Fuck no, I'm not shaving my beard." So, oh my God. You guys wouldn't even, I don't even know what it, oh man. I have dreams about shaving my beard. And I wake up and it's like a little kid. Shave your beard and nobody likes you. I'm just like, you wake up like, oh my God. I did, there for a while, about a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, I'd wake up and this thing really bothered me. And I was like, it's really getting long. And there was times I took Steph, I was like, I'm shaving my fucking beard. And she's like, no, make it through this moment.
Matt Kelly said that they make one now that goes in your nose instead of like.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's what I need. Maybe that's what's going on. I do pretty well for a while. Last Saturday night, we went to Eureka and went over to hang out with our buddies. And this is probably what did it. We all just sat around. We went and got a little bit of food and ate, and we sat at tables far, far apart from everybody. And after we got done, a few more friends came over to our buddy Mary's house, and before you knew, it was 3:30 in the morning. So
yeah, we stayed up way too late.
Hi, Scott.
Way too late. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Scott.
He said, "Congrats on the van. Enjoy." Yes, for sure.
Dude, wait till you see this. This is
wait until you hear this thing
run. Oh my God. Thank you, Scott. I hope you're enjoying your ride. I know you're out there enjoying your new bike. It'd be really cool if you would send us a video of your bike.
Yes, both bikes.
Yeah.
You've got two now.
Yeah, sure.
We want to see that new.
Yeah, show. I think everybody would really like to see that box, Scott. So if you would, please show us your box, Scott. Hey, Scott, send us a video. Scott.
John Smith, thank you so much for your Snapchat.
Thanks.
Snapchat. See, there I go again. Snapchat.
Wrong platform, huh? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. What I do, guys, thank you so much for super chats. And
see, it's so similar. Snapchat, super chat.
It is. They know what they're doing. So we're going to show you guys more about this. It had a mass flow sensor light that went off. Changed that, got the light off, drove it. Another light came on, check engine light. So we checked the code on that. They said it was an oxygen. Say it.
The downstream oxygen sensor. So the O2 sensor. So this van has one for the catalytic converter upstream, and then it also has two after the catalytic converter on. So it's like downstream, left side or right side. I don't know. Okay,
but this is cool, guys. This is what I was going to tell you. So I go to AutoZone. AutoZone, they were like, "Oh, dude, it was probably those sensors. It probably wasn't the mass flow." And I was like, "Okay, it's okay," because I pulled it off. I sprayed it, did what everybody says, a little bit of carb cleaner, let it dry, put it back on. We got a new one. I put it on. It's done. I'm not going to take it back off. Got a new air filter. Then through this other code, then they're like, "I don't know which one it is. You got a few of them there." So Steph gets online. She starts doing research. Little shit goes there and she buys the whole owner manual guide.
Yeah, I bought, the Haynes Chevy GMC full-size van.
It was used. It's all already messed up. Dude knocked $8 off of it. Got it cheap.
So in the evenings, I'm laying in bed reading my book.
Manual book.
My van manual.
Gilbert. Hey, guys. Hey, how are you?
Thank you for your
Good evening, guys. Thank you so much, Gilbert. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic. I get excited.
Yeah.
And
like Mike, you said, they're great to have. They're just good to have to be able to reference. But it had a list of codes and exactly what they are in reference to this particular van. So I'm a nerd. Thanks for pointing that out.
Super though. But what was cool, she was able to tell me what it was by reading that. They were just like, it's one of them. We don't know which one. So that we'll see about. But I got to tell you guys, this fucker has a squeak. Like, you've heard of Chevrolets and everything, the squeak. And he told me, I looked down in there and the dude, he said that he changed the idler, the tensioner.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it just, some bitch sounds just squeaky,
or maybe
runs
bearings
great.
or
something. I don't know. No, it's serpentine's fine.
Yeah.
It's new.
And it doesn't seem like it squeaks all the time. Like, whenever you slow down, it kind of slows down as far as the squeak frequency of it.
So, and the other day when I started up and it was cold, it didn't squeak at all. And I was like, oh my God, it fixed itself. And then I was recording and it goes, okay, wait a minute, it's going to start squeaking here in a minute. As soon as that came out, it goes, I'm like, oh my God. So that's something, I don't know. Figure that deal out. This is really cool.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Original Jimbo, you said just get louder pipes and it'll fix the squeak.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, there's something with that too. So they've cut off where it had two catalytic converters. They've cut those out and put a piece of pipe in there. So there's no catalytic converters in there. It's just one muffler there. So it is a little bit louder. Sounds good. 350 sounds good. Yeah, so I'm just thinking I'll just put my earbuds in. But there again, I'm riding Maxwell House. Who cares what it sounds like? She's going to be hearing it.
Yeah, I'll be dealing with it. Someone said I could just turn the radio up. Sherry, that's a good idea.
Dude, no, the radio doesn't even. I did that the other day coming home. It's it doesn't drown it out. It's got this little well, the speaker's on words. I just turn off, listen to the squeak.
Yeah.
Hey,
a couple of people did say check the idler pulley.
Yes, and that's what he said. He changed that, but I don't know, guys. We're learning. Hey, Dave Meyer, thank you so much. You gave me that 69 that I loved so much.
Dave Meyer, thank you for your super chat. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, your beard's looking good, brother.
He said seemed like a round number.
Sure does. Top and bottom. Jesus. I wish we could all just get together and hang out. Everybody talk.
Yeah, Jeff, you said that you need, sorry to go back to the van thing, you said that you need cats for the downstream O2 sensors to work. And we were talking about that as far as if that's been, if the Cadillac converter has been removed, if those O2 sensors will ever work or keep throwing that. Yeah, because I think there's a couple of codes. There's either no, like it's not registering at all, or it could throw a code that it's got it's still working, but it's not as efficient or something like that.
Right, and when we were kids, we always cut all that shit off, and then live would run or whatever. But when I was a kid, of course, you didn't even know what a Cadillac converter was. But as we got newer vehicles, yes, that is correct, and Steph and I have talked about that as well. And for me, it doesn't really bother me so much to have a light or something, but I know Steph's in this, and so we're just. Yeah. Maybe I'm just over. Sometimes I overanalyze stuff, but I get a little obsessive. But we're just gonna, like I said, it's a 337,000-mile van. We don't have a lot of money in it, but I think that's really cool because most of us, all of us, don't have that kind of money to go spend on a damn Sprinter van. We've all seen that shit.
The Sprinter vans and the ones that are like extended headroom you can stand up in.
So we're just going to do what we can do, like always, on a budget, really cheap. We're going to show everybody what we're going to do with this. We've got some cool ideas. She's super excited. She's talked about this for 5 or 6 years.
I've talked about this. Yeah, for years. But, we did the tiny house and we love it. And it wasn't so much that we did the tiny house because it is a fad and it is a trend and it does save you money. But we were kind of in a position where we absolutely had to. Yeah,
at no time were we trying to get back to nature or have a smaller footprint on the earth. Listen, I don't want to go out there and burn a bunch of tires and, do shit that is harming the earth. I get it. Yeah. I'm not like that, but we're just trying to fucking survive. So we live in a tiny house because we had to.
The van thing, I've seen it here and there and stuff, and it's not so much doing the van thing wasn't the same intentions as we did the tiny house. The van thing was more like, oh, that really looks like something we would enjoy and give us an excuse to travel and save money. So it was more of a want. That was more of a need, had to desperately do something all of a sudden. So the van thing is more, it's going to be fun and it's going to be.
But it kind of plays into it because we're making it in that, we live in a storage building, if you don't know.
Yes.
It's a 16 by 40 storage building. It's a Dirkston storage building that we've redone. It's badass. We got a video. It shows, you can look down on YouTube there. We do show a little bit of the house. We didn't go in great detail because
I'm dealing with some
shit here. We didn't go into great detail. People have asked us to. I just don't know if I want to show every inlet of our damn life, especially our house, but it does show some of it. And then we did a little storage building for her that she has her Etsy in. It's badass. So the stuff is small. We've worked with it and we're okay with it. So this is just, I guess, a traveling version of it.
Yeah. Sherry, you brought up a really good point. So yeah, like the van is a super cool idea. We're used to living in tight spaces with the tiny house, so that's going to be fine with us. The bathroom is a situation though. Like people ask, well, if you're going to do the van life or like self-camping, where do you go to the bathroom at? And a lot of people have done little compost toilets and stuff like that. I don't think that that's in the cards for us, but we do want to eventually get a roof rack. And they have, do you remember the name of those water? It's an outside shower that actually has a canister water holding area on
shower
top.
on a go or something.
Something. So it's actually mounted on your roof rack, and then the sun heats it up, and it's an outside shower. Emergency bucket. That's a good one for your compost toilet. I was looking to see if maybe someone said it, but anyways, that I think we'd like to incorporate. But as far as a toilet and stuff, we're just gonna have to find a Walmart or a McDonald's.
Well, so what we do, I mean, for us, like on the bike and stuff, we are a member of Anytime Fitness as well.
Yeah.
So Anytime Fitness, you can travel anywhere in the U.S. and you can use their facilities. So we've showered there. You can get your workout in there. So they're fucking everywhere too. We don't know how this is going to work. We have no idea. We do know we have some cool ideas, and we would like to see how it works out.
Mm-hmm.
The shit's expensive as hell, and we are not going to spend the money on all that crap like a lot of people do. We're going to do this stuff.
Yeah, it's just like with the tiny house. People
you can go too far.
Make things especially designed for a tiny house living, and the price is 3 times as much as if you just went and bought an apartment size.
Yeah, so
versus the tiny house.
You're going to see us go to Home Depot because we have a Home Depot here at home, and what we can do out of the Home Depot basically is what we're going to do. We're going to order maybe the course of solar stuff that we're looking into. We'll have to order that, but there's going to be a lot of it that we don't know. We're just learning. We thought it'd be really cool, so this is what we've done, and we'll show you guys along the way what we're doing with it. It'll make some great fucking content. It already has, because this is the doors. They interchange, absolutely. The wiring did plug in, but one was shorter than the other, but it still had the same plug. It was a brown and black wire, and it was too short. So I was like, oh, no big deal. I'll just snip the one off the other door. I'll extend it and then plug it in. We'll be all good, because I don't know what it all is yet. I don't know what that really ran. But I do know this. I had the battery undone because the lights stay on if you open the doors. And I thought, I'll just undo the battery. We plugged all that up. I had the camera going. I had the 9/16 wrench in my hand that does the side bolt for these side posts on the battery. Shut the hood, threw the wrench in the van, shut the door, walked around. The camera's recording. That's right. The back doors are open, and something grounded out. I don't know what it is, too. I've got to figure it out. This just happened yesterday. And as I was walking around the van, like, I did something good. The doors were shut. It was all good. The motherfucker just starts fucking smoking its ass off. Smoke starts bellowing out of the damn door. I'm like walking around, and this is all, I got all the footage. I come walking around the van, like, and then I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, and I just dropped. I'm like, oh, and all of it, I got it in the car. I took off running. I look like Bigfoot trying to run, going nowhere. I'm trying to find the 9/16 wrench. I'm opening the doors and run up to the hood. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta run back over and pop the hood, and then undo it and get the fucking, bolt, the 9/16. I got it out of the side post. Walk back around. Steph walks out of the house and goes, hey, the van's smoking. I'm like, oh my God. So it's already started the whole.
Yeah. So from those years, the doors bolt up and are compatible. However, the wiring may be different, obviously.
Well, I think it's the same. Maybe in that old door, something grounded out with the electric locks, because it has an electric lock in it.
They're different sizes, but they're exactly the same.
Same
one's
pigtails,
shorter, one's longer.
But it just wouldn't reach. And I thought, well, it's just shorter. Brown and black wire to a little snap-in pig. Well, the connector. I just snapped it in, wired up. Thought, well, that'll be fine. Now, it may be fine, and there may have been something in that door that, like I said, had grounded out. But to take the door all apart, you have to drill out the rivets. You have to pull the plastic apart. You have to take all that shit apart. And then I was like, oh, my God. I just walked away. I just pissed me off. And I was like, okay, I'm going to shut the doors. And then another thing is, you can turn the headlights on and hit the brake lights in the right side, lose light. So
yeah, and that's something that I'd actually read about, which is a common complaint for this year of van, and I don't know why, but it's got several complaints that when your headlights are off, tail lights, brake lights, everything work. When you have your headlights on, the right brake, rear brake light, does not work.
Yeah, true. So I took it out of the socket. I did have it work. It did work for a minute. I think it had something to do with the socket. That's just something else we're learning. The bottom of it is rusted like a mofo on the right side. It's all rusted out down there. It's Chevrolet, you know. So yeah, lots of stuff. So we're learning, right? We're learning. We're staying busy and doing something, I guess, productive.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because a lot of you guys asked, so we are going to still be riding the road glide places.
Oh, God, yeah.
If there's a rally or if there's something that we want to just enhance or focus on Maxwell at the rally or something like that, or a rally that's more chopper related or whatnot, this gives us an opportunity where we can take the chopper and then be able to also cut down costs on the road and stuff like that too. So.
Oh yeah, road glide. We're still going to be doing our thing on road glide. There's no doubt about it. But I do want to show off Maxwell. I think that is because we're going to also start, you know, the hashtag which we've already started, Ornery as fuck. Mm-hmm. So that really has to do with Maxwell House and the chopper. Yeah. So we're just trying to show both worlds, you know, chopper and bagger. Because we love them. We just love motorcycles.
I've got a really good
good idea.
Yeah, I have a good question.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some other people have asked this earlier too. Yeah. And we're all wanting to know if the van has a name yet.
No, it does not have a name.
So I was kind of thinking maybe for the members we can be like taking a photo.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Like, so if you guys have a name for the van,
fuck yeah.
Put it in our group chat. And then maybe we'll narrow it down to the top 3. And then we'll have the members vote. BJ says Van Diesel. I like that, Van Diesel. Oh, that's funny. Anyways.
Fast and Furious.
Just as a...
Put a wing on top.
Yeah.
Cold air intake.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, the Ornery Candy Van.
For candy bitches, come get it.
So, Dave Meyer, you said that New Mexico was on our list of the topics we were going to talk about. So, yeah, we kind of highlighted on that. So, I was just going, if you guys noticed, for the live feed description, I kind of listed some of the things that we're going to talk about tonight. As you guys can obviously see and know by now, we're not in New Mexico. So, that was this weekend, the rally there. We were going to try and have the chopper ready to head out there, and if we didn't have a van in place, we were going to go ahead and take the truck as far as a chase vehicle because I can't ride on the chopper and all of our stuff for filming like we do on the road glide.
Yeah, so that was our idea, which the rally is really not going. They canceled the rally. There's still some people kind of gathering up there. Everything's not open. Capacity's not open yet.
Dave Meyer, you just said Red River is still shut down as far as you know. So we watched a little live feed footage from the mayor there in Red River. And
she seemed like a sweet girl, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She's sweet as pie.
Unlike our mayor.
Yeah.
It's the opposite sex.
Okay,
yeah.
Opposite in all ways.
They had phase 1 opening this week in Red River, but a lot of their restaurants and bars, of course, were not open and limiting the quantity of gathering, of course.
Right.
So, yeah. Us not being able to make it because of the road or because of the chopper is not the worst thing because a lot of things there in Red River are not even open. So.
But Dan did go ahead. He's up there. I know they're there now. Mm-hmm. So I hope they're safe and having fun. We'd love to have been there, but this go around just wasn't our time. So we're working hard though, guys. We're still moving. Road Glide is doing well. I think we're gonna do a little buzz tomorrow on it. Like I said, we're breaking it in. As you know, we sat on that Road Glide first time a year ago when we did our Arn Butt. So We've got our certificates. We're in there. Steph is in there as well because she rode on back 2 up. So we do have that. It's pretty
Yeah, that
cool.
was kind of neat.
That was a neat deal. You can go watch that too. We got the video down below. You can see our Iron Butt and how we went about it, and they get registered. And
yeah, so you do 1,000 miles within 24 hours. So there's a lot of different ways you could go about doing that, which we thought it would be best to start around noon so that we could ride as late as we could, crash for a couple hours, get up and finish it. A lot of people say, no, I'm going to start in the morning. I'm going to be done by, start at 8 a.m., be done by like 5 a.m., and then they'll have 3 hours to sleep, whatever.
Yeah, we just kind of took a different approach to it. You can do whatever you want to do. We left Springfield, Missouri out of Denny's Harley-Davidson, and then we ended up in Tucumcari. We stayed in Tucumcari for a few hours, and then left Tucumcari and ended up in Laughlin is where we ended up. Hey, Nut.
Thank you so much for your super chat.
Maximus.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nut. I liked your video, man. I've said that I got a big kick out of your local neighborhood nut.
Yes, that was funny.
Super cool.
I like that.
Nice bike, by the way. Yeah, so you can go watch that video if you haven't already. We took out on it, and like I said, we're doing a break-in now because it's a brand new engine. Mm-hmm. It feels different. I had somebody ask me the other day, does it feel different? Yeah, it feels tight. It feels like a new engine. It's different, responsive. It's just I can feel it. That ran great, man. It ran great. We're just going to take it real easy on it and get it broke in. And 1,000 mile, we'll do the oil change and get right back at it. So, but I'm really looking forward to Maxwell House, and we're about done with Maxwell House. Chad's been working on it. I talked to him today. I think we're just about ready to button it up. So hopefully this week I'm going to be buzzing around on it, and we'll put out a video about Maxwell House, which I'm looking really forward to.
Yes. Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Shaggin' Wagon. I said that, man. I said that.
Matt Kelly, thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Matt. I said that.
Shaggin' Wagon.
Yeah, but she's like... Someone
earlier, I'm sorry, I don't remember who said this, but the name of Vangina.
Paint it pink.
Vangina.
A Vangina.
There was actually, when I went to Bella Vista the other day to get a new bumper, new to us bumper, the van that he was partying out, his son had actually bought the van because they wanted the drivetrain and stuff like that out of it because he was building himself a car or whatever. Anyways, the van was pink.
It was pink.
It was pink wrapped, which of course that peeled off and it was just a white van. But that's funny, Vangina.
Vangina. Yeah, our bumper was all smashed and
Yeah.
I'm having to do the new 7-point trailer hookup too. It busted it. But like I said, the bones are here, so
yeah.
It is not something pretty.
I'd like to get. I'm just going to talk off my head right now. When do I know it? I want to try and find some swivel seats for the two
captain chairs.
Captain chairs, yeah. Those. Oh, the TNT machine. That's a good name. If you guys do not know, this one right here, his initials are actually TNT.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yes. Captain chairs that swivel. A roof rack. That shower thing, Let's see. Indian Information, thank you so much for your super chat. He says, why can't you bury the ego and speak to Sandoval? I don't think that there's much to bury there. If you guys didn't watch the video's there. I never said anything negative about him himself. I just didn't like the way things were done at the rally. There were some concerns. We brought them up. So, yeah.
Thank you for your super chat, though.
I was going to say Vanna White.
Oh, God, Vanna White.
But the one thing, guys.
Vanna White.
Yeah, the one thing, though, is the van is silver.
Well, it's
we may have to paint it white to then be like, you know.
That was a badass one.
Vanna White. I like that one.
God, badass.
Oh, Vannaria. Dropping ass everywhere it goes.
No shit. It drops. Stephanie touched that thing. She's like, "Oh, rust poked me. Oh, it fell off in my hand." I was like, "Yeah, don't touch that part." Oh, yeah. God. Absolutely.
Too funny. Let's see. Oh, an Ornery Vanity. What? I like that.
I'm just reading comments.
Van Morrison.
Oh, good God.
Oh, so instead of Van Morrison, it could be Van Honorson. Yeah. Van Winkle. You guys are coming up with some really good ones. We're going to have to do a collaboration of them and then just narrow them down to like the top 3 and do a vote. And let the members vote on which one they like the best. That's pretty cool.
Oof, you guys come up with some damn good ones.
Yeah. What else to talk about?
I don't know. My mind's somewhere right now. Getting a kick out of
it. So this is obviously a short recap and update on everything this last week because there hasn't been a whole lot except for the van. I mean, the chopper's getting closer. We did not meet the deadline, so we didn't get to actually do the Red River, New Mexico run. But there is always next year, and there's other rallies, which I'm thinking how it's looking September, October is going to be very packed.
Yes, it is.
Everything that's canceled was either postponed for later in the year or went ahead and canceled until the next year. But the ones that are postponed, they're all fall rallies now. So we're going to be like back to back.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'm ready to get out and see everybody. If you guys, as we hone it in, we see that things are going to play off and come off and go ahead at these different rallies, we will tell you guys. And if you're close by, come see us. We'd love to give you a hug. We definitely want to see everybody out there. We had a few people ask us. We really don't know because we don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And I don't, it's just like this Red River deal. I told you guys I was going to do it and things didn't happen. I've got to be very careful saying what I'm going to do because as we all know, sometimes what we want to do and what happens is two different things. So I've really thought this week heavily on what I say to you guys, and I want to be truthful, and I want to do my damn best at doing what I say. I don't want to come off as blowing smoke up anybody's ass or being a persona and, not living up to what I say I am. Yeah. And that's the other thing. You come meet us, and I'll give you a hug. I'll pull you in, give you a big old hug, and I'll take my time and talk to you because that's what we're out here for, is for, that one-on-one connection that's so important for all of us. And you guys tuning in tonight and every night that you guys have means tremendous amounts to Steph and I. It'd be very easy for me to say, hey, we don't really have a whole lot of content. We don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Let's not just go live this Friday night because we don't have anything to talk about. Guys, we really don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I told you we were going to go live. And at the beginning of the year, like I've been saying, we were supposed to be at different places showing you guys. And I could just see this big party playing out, these different Friday nights. And it didn't happen. But we're still coming on here, and you guys are coming on here, and we're doing really good as the Ornery One community. We're growing, we're working really hard, and we're doing some cool shit. That I'm not going to give up on. And that, you have my word, Steph and I are working hard day in and day out to improve and to make the Ornery One as good as you guys are. each and every one of you that is part of the Ornery One. You're a special kind of caliper person, and I appreciate you very much. So like the point that I was making is I got to be careful, to tell you guys what we're going to do. I want to make sure it happens, and to the best of our ability.
Gilbert, thank you so much for your super sticker.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Super sticker.
Thank you so much.
Really quickly, I want to say, Mike Myers, I like that name. You said
What
the Ornery Up in Smoke, because TJ keeps catching it on fire. I like that so much.
You know what I wanted to name it? Because everything that we were looking at was white. I thought, well, we're just going to get a white band because everything out there is fucking white. So I was going to name it Kilo. But I thought, I don't know. If I was ever to get just kind of honorary and put the name Kilo on the side, it might look kind of weird.
And Gregor, thank you so much for your super chat for the van fund. Thank you so much.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
I try and keep up.
You're doing well. Sorry.
So sorry. I try and keep up with all the comments in the chat over here, but sometimes it gets too much before I get to catch up to it. So I apologize if I missed them. I know PA Biker, you said that you think that you have to super chat to get anywhere. I don't know if that's so. I don't mind. We don't mind either, and I don't want you to feel like that. There's a lot of people that I address that don't super chat, but like I said, sometimes the chat goes up farther and faster than what we are able to keep up with. So I apologize for that.
Well, what did you want to?
I don't know.
I don't know. You have something on your mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You may have to retype it. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to super chat us.
Cherry, you said the hairy beaver. I like it. Let's see. Yeah. Anyways, so I just want to address that really, really quick because it was fixing to get lost. But anyways, Black Phoenix Entertainment. Hello. They just joined.
Black Phoenix.
Let's see. Michael Gregel, I think you'd asked earlier where we're heading next. And that's kind of a hard one because the next rally that we were actually going to attend was Little Surges, but it has now been postponed. So the next chat is something that I'll have to next rally is something I'll have to kind of look and see what's not been canceled. Everything's being moved, and so it's hard to play out more than like a week in advance, especially these last couple of months. So,
yeah, Michael, I don't know. We've been looking. We actually looked at another thing that was going on that we'd go to tomorrow in St. Louis, but it doesn't look like it's happening either. So it's kind of it's a bummer. It fucking sucks, because we want to run, but there again, I kind of want to. I want to go somewhere. I don't know. It's just it's a hard thing. That's what she said. We don't have time. We don't have time, but we do. But we don't. We're trying to look into it, figure it out. Reading right here.
Yes. Okay. So PA Biker 65. I did see your question earlier about this, and I think I may have replied to you, but it may have got lost also. So, where to send your videos? So your what's between your two legs. Obviously, you only have two. I don't need to say that. What's between your legs video. Send it to your email. Sometimes your email will not be able to hold such a large file, so we recommend using Dropbox. It's free and it's safe. You just download the app, you upload your video to it, and then you just share it with us. And you'll share it with us using our email. So it's theorneryone@outlook.com.
Yep.
If that doesn't work, you can always email it. Send it through Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you need to do. Because I understand. I would send it probably through
whatever's easiest.
Yeah. Facebook is probably what I'd end up doing.
Yeah.
Seems like I could use it. Yeah, it doesn't matter any way you want to go about that, as long as we get it. And then some people had to resend it because we had a little bit of problem, but Steph just told them, and they did it again. And some people redid it totally again. You can do that as well. Yeah. Baggers and Brews.
Baggers and Brews, guys. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you. Not much. Watching the sun go down here in the Ozarks. Had a lot of rain today and a big ass storm that moved through. We were worried about having internet connection because if the sun's out, we lose internet connection here. But everything's working well, and we're just hanging out in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we're doing the van life. Look at that. We're living in a van.
Living in a van down by the river.
Actually, if you open up this door and if you listen very quietly, it does sound like we're in a van down at the river.
That's our waterfall. So that's one of the things Steph wanted was a little pond with a waterfall, and she found this stupid shit on Pinterest. And
just
it's a
like
wheelbarrow.
Everything else I'm finding for the van is on Pinterest.
And we just took what was laying around. It's an old wheelbarrow, ran a hose up to it, put some rocks in it, and it falls out into a little pond we made. Yeah, we've raised some pretty cool fish in it now. We got some water lilies that are fixing to bloom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so everything's up and going around here. A little bummed last week. These little birds that I've been watching in the nest, I've been just waiting for them to get out and fly. Actually, one fell out of the nest. I put him back. And then about a week later, we had another big storm move through in the wind. Went and checked them one next day, and the nest had blown down, and the babies were dead.
Yeah.
Super bummer. But it's absolutely beautiful here today, this evening.
Yes, and another thing is my rooster. I'm sure you guys have seen on our posts and stuff. So I have I had a rooster. His name was Gene Simmons, and he was a Polish chicken. So he had like the white alfalfa or white afro. I was gonna say alfalfa. Anyways, he disappeared, and
with a hen.
And one of my hens. So
and
I
then
think
one of the other hens got messed up pretty bad.
I think that neighbors' dogs may have got a hold of them.
Yep, we lost some chickens. Sucks.
Yeah. Amber Weaver, thank you so much for your super chat and that sticker there, that pear.
Thank you so much for that, Amber.
Thank you.
Appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Blue pear.
Let's see, Alex, you said, since finding a rally is so hard at this time, what about doing a meet and greet somewhere?
Oh.
Would you think about Denny's, or would let you in the top? Oh yeah, definitely. So we have thought, were you going to say something about that?
Yeah, I got excited about that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we talked about that last Friday night, our live, and we were talking about Eureka. Everybody's talking about Eureka. We have good friends over there, Eureka. We have a pretty good relationship with the Basin and Crescent Hotel over there. So that's what we were talking about doing. But we're still, tomorrow, they are going to open up, and they're going to see how everything goes. So everything's still kind of weird around here yet.
Yeah, I'd like to have a place where...
Yeah, we're thinking about Eureka.
Yeah, even though everything's not opened back up and the rallies aren't going like they were, I'd like to do something that has some type of inside covered area, because it is getting warmer out. And if we were to do a meet and greet outside, it would have to be perfect weather, or find a place that is open that would allow more than 25, or so people.
Yes, but we are open to that, and we are thinking about that. We're just kind of rolling with it. I talked to them last weekend. They're open to it. We just got to fine tune it.
Okay.
And I'm going to do some more talking tomorrow, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything for sure.
Even just a meet and greet where anyone around this area, we can get together, hang out.
At a Buffalo.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate that so much. You got anything else? I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, so we're thinking about Eureka. Thinking about doing something like that. Can you guys come to Eureka? I mean, how long Would you need ahead of time? Can everybody get away? You know, it's one of the
someone
things.
said that they're just east of Ozark, Missouri.
Oh, no shit. Very cool.
Yeah, that would be a good idea, too, because I was going to say this earlier. Someone had mentioned as far as Sturgis. So if Sturgis is still going on, which we all show that it is, I don't think it's going to be canceled.
Good.
But I think that would be cool if we did a little meet and greet in Eureka. And then anyone that's going to Sturgis, we will plan a date during the Sturgis rally that we can gather up, and maybe we can do a short little ride, or we can do
in Sturgis.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do like a meet and greet.
Oh yeah.
Which also leads me. Sorry, someone had asked, "How do you do a pay it forward without looking like a complete douche?" That's a really good point.
Now we're talking.
Because we always want to do a pay it forward and find someone that deserves or needs a hand up, not a handout. So we strongly feel like there's a difference there.
That's a great question, and it is a rough road to take. But if you don't have to do a grand, big pay it forward, you can just do something smaller and do something good. That's you don't. What we try to do, we're not only trying to raise money for them, but we're trying to bring awareness to them because we have a little bit of a following, and I'm just really driven whenever this happens. We just really I start contacting everybody in that community. So you don't have to do anything like that. And at the end of the day, guys, if you do it out of love and out of your heart and everything doesn't work out.
And just be kind when you do it.
Yeah, don't be a douche. You know, just don't it's just easy to get caught up. Are you reading there?
Well, yeah, I was going to say, following up with what you were saying, Sherry, you said, you know, that's what you're thinking too. You just don't want to look like a douche filming it.
Oh.
And that's a good point because you want to do something good for someone because it's on your heart or that's your mission and that's what you're wanting to extend to show kindness and stuff. But you also want to capture that moment to share it and inspire other people. But then again, on the other side of that table, you don't want to look like a douchebag recording a good deed.
Yeah, because it
very,
does,
very touchy.
It does go like it shows. It does say like, if you're biblical into the Bible and stuff, it says you don't brag about helping somebody or anything like that. Super chat. I don't want to pass.
Ohio Rider 62. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Looking good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And there's go ahead and finish what you were saying.
So it just says you don't have to boast. You don't have to brag. Just do it. That is so true. And I believe that. I agree with that. But in my view of it, if I and Steph wouldn't have shown everybody our first pay it forward of just $200 and we did that good deed, if I wouldn't have showed that, the pay it forward wouldn't exist. So for us to keep this going, I have to show it. So in a way, it's a proof. So the thing of it is, if I say, hey, we're going to do a pay it forward, we're going to do it for this person. Do you want to donate? And you say, yeah, here's a donation. We've all seen those organizations that sometimes takes people's money and they don't do anything. You don't know where your money goes. I'm going to show you where your money goes. Mm-hmm. And we're going to do something together, and I'm going to show you. And we're going to show them. And most people, when you go to them, and it's touchy, I've called people and I said, listen, this is what we want to do for you, but we're going to bring awareness to you if you let me show this as well. And it has worked, and it does work. And some people are like, TJ, I'm not comfortable with that. And I was like, okay, I want to do this for you, but if you're not comfortable for this, I have an obligation to my people that have donated to this to show them. So that's just part of this deal. So it's a little bit of a give and take there.
And like Brandy said, posting it or recording it for the right reasons.
Yes, because we want to snowball this. We want it to continue on. Now, if I was to stop and say, let's do a pay it forward, send me your donation, and we're going to give it to somebody, and I never showed you, there would be no pay it forward. There would be nothing. I don't believe there would be. Yeah. And I just want to say that we've had people help for us in the past that we didn't even know who they are. Steph and I have helped people. They never knew who we were. We have done it, and we we continue to do that.
Yeah.
But our big help isn't, it may be just helping somebody in a way they didn't even know. We, unfortunately, don't have a lot of money where we can change somebody's life, but we can come together and do something grand in numbers, and we have to show it. So showing what you're doing is a form of recognition, and it's compassion, and I believe there's nothing wrong with it. But yes, it is a touchy deal. It's very touchy. Just do it from your heart.
Yeah, I think if you approach it doing it from your heart and doing it for the right reasons, it'd be very hard to come off as a douchebag.
Yeah, and there's been some people that I talked to and I was like, fuck that. That's not going to work.
Yeah. And you know, we've had pay it forwards too, that we opened it up to the community and people could nominate who they wanted to receive our pay it forward. And we've had one instance where a couple was nominated. I won't go into great detail, but she had breast cancer, and this was also in October. And I was like, well, that's going to be a great lineup because October is breast cancer awareness, all this stuff. But she wasn't comfortable
putting herself out there.
Yeah, she wasn't comfortable with everyone in the community knowing that her and her family were struggling in a way. And
well, then I talked to her husband, and he said, TJ, and the truth is we have got some help, and we don't feel like we would rather see you help somebody else. Yeah. And we've had quite a bit of help, and it was really cool. And we talked a lot, and I was like, well, what can we do? You know, so yeah, it's
yeah, and little things like Tamara. You said, you know, the little things like a guy was coming through her town, broke down, he needed a new battery. She was able to kick in enough to help him get a new battery because he was in that position where he absolutely couldn't.
That's
so
what I'm talking
it's little things. It's, you know, it's giving an extra, you know, $10 on a tip, or holding a door and really just genuinely out of your heart being kind to someone. Those are the little things that make
happen.
It's very far and few. But just going the extra step to do something is in itself a pay it forward.
So yeah, a pay it forward for me is the most selfish thing you can do when we get right down to the nuts and bolts. Because at the end of the day, it makes you feel good. It really does. And then you continue to want to feel good, and you get hooked. Yeah. And so you get hooked on that feel good of making somebody feel good. And it's a continuous.
It's selfish because it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And then you want to keep doing it because it makes yourself feel good.
But then you'll start doing this stuff, and then we do. As you guys know, we've got some hate. We've got some people that don't like us at all, and you can go down through it right now. You can see videos where it's just to pay it forward, and we have thumbs down, we have negative comments, we have people bashing us, and we have this shit daily, and we do struggle. We struggle with it, and there is times where we're just like, you know, fuck, you know, we're working hard, and we're really passionate about this, but that's what keeps us going. You guys keep us going, and we're just who we are, guys, doing what we do, and that's what you guys are too. We're just out here fucking surviving.
So sorry, but that is a good one.
What did you find out?
Gray Wolf. He said, "Give for the intention, not the attention." I like that.
Damn, man, you're so good with that shit. Like your video was like legit to the point. Talked very well.
I like that.
So yes, that is super badass. Yes. So
I love it.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good shit.
Yeah. What is the golden rule that we learned in Sunday school?
Punch them in the nose.
No.
Oh. I guess
do unto others how you want them to do to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go out there and do goodness. Be kind and
rewind.
Be kind, rewind.
Don't bring that tape back, not rewound.
That was a funny movie.
That's some shit right there. Yeah, guys. So, wow, we just went off on a rant on all that stuff. So,
I know.
Yeah, so like right now, we're preparing to do a pay it forward. And I am been looking. That's something else we've been doing. I've been really, really concerned about who we're going to do this pay it forward to. That you guys donated to. And you know, yeah, that's on my mind right now, big time. We're working on that, and I'm gonna make sure I can catch the moment because that's what we do, you know. So
we are always recording, so you guys just wait until you see the smoke scene.
Yeah, I mean,
TJ catches the new to us van, catches it on fire.
Yeah, anybody that's around us are like, oh shit, you know, he's recording. Our buddies are like, hey TJ, did you capture that moment? And I've got some shit on people. I've got shit on myself. It's funny as hell, you know.
Yeah, so it's all about capturing that perfect moment. Oh gosh, yes.
You want to catch up on anything with little
mama? Well, they were just, you know, kick him in the balls. Golden rule.
Kick him in the balls.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh God, and then that's a good one.
Gilbert, you said, do you know the John Wayne code?
Rough and tough and don't take no shit off no one. Well, fill your hands, you son of a bitches. Comes around with that lever action thing. Right across with the fucking horse. What else did he say? I love, you know, I watched John Wayne. That was one of my big heroes growing up. I've got a lot of action figures, not action figures. These older than when I was young,
figurines.
Figurines, yeah, they're in a little bubble. I ordered these when I was like 21, 22. I got this big kick out of John Wayne. I collected anything and everything I could do with John Wayne. I still have them.
I know. Sam, thank you for emailing me back about the video I sent y'all. Yes, no problem at all. Sometimes I don't reply back to emails and messages as quickly as I'd like, but we do try and make sure that everything's covered. There are actually, speaking of that, there's a couple of orders from last month that I emailed you guys. There's a couple of people out there. So if you guys got an email, there's a couple of orders. I'm not for sure if they got sent a couple months ago.
It happens.
It happens. I'd switched our merch platform on our website. Long story. Anyways, y'all will know who you are if you get them. Okay.
A lot of changes going on with the Ornery One right now.
Let's see. Now that the sun is going down, Gilbert, thank you so much. $10 for that super chat. Thank you.
Thank you.
I won't be wrong. I won't be insulted. I don't do these things to others, and I require the same from them.
The Shootist.
That was the Shootist.
That was his. That's super good. That was his last movie. I made Steph watch it. It's been months ago. That was his last fucking movie. That was so badass. Absolutely love, you know, the end there. He goes walking in. He had that little pillow he sat on. That little snotty nosed punk ass kid. You know, he showed him how to shoot. What a fucking downright American badass. You know, and that's somebody else I really would like to meet. That's Clint Eastwood. Would that not be badass? That's another one that I absolutely love. Yeah, these guys, that movie. I'm going to have to watch it again now. You know, God, it gives me the chills. Yeah, so, you know, that kind of goes along with westerns and choppers, you know, and motorcycles. Because, you know, in a way, we get on that bike and we're riding that fucking horse across the fucking plains, you know.
Horse.
Yeah, and going into the bars and, you know, swinging the doors open, walking in, putting your pistol down, getting a shot. I have that scene. I have this scene in my mind.
We're going to have to recreate it.
Because we've talked about this a lot. Yeah, westerns have, y'all probably don't know that, but that has a big impact on me for sure.
Yeah. Bill Turner, hello. Yes, this thing is on. I do see your chat. He said, hello, is this thing on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, funny. Well, anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I do have something I want to talk about.
Okay.
Something that's on my heart.
Soapbox. Steel horse.
Steel horse rallies. That's a good rally.
Yes.
So I want to go back to the super chat for sometime back there. The dude said, this is on my heart. Bury your ego and talk to Sandoval. I can assure you, my ego is not in the way on this one. So that subject doesn't come lightly, as you can tell to me. So, and it's highly emotional to me still today. And I think with an ego, I'd be like, fuck it, who gives a shit? I'm not talking to him. That's not the case on this subject. So I'm really high on that ego deal because I don't like egos, and I don't want to be around people that has that macho ego attitude because my card is already punch full. And I don't really have anything to prove on that front. I don't have a problem with Adam. Hope he's doing well. Hope his mama and daddy. Hope Ashley's doing good. I hope everybody's doing well. I have no ill feelings toward anybody. We just had a disagreement.
Yeah. Michael Gregel said, "You be you." Yeah. Yeah, Brandy, you make a good point. If y'all ever meet TJ in person, you'd understand he doesn't have an ego. And those crying emojis are not for just the emojis. They're like the real thing.
Yeah, guys, we all have a past with each other. Like, we can't tell everything that's going on. We can't show you everything. You're not with somebody daily. You don't know their internal workings. Do you ever really know somebody's internal workings? I don't know. There's a lot there, guys, that everybody doesn't see. And everybody's under stress, and everybody's doing the best they can. And at the end of the day, if you can lay your head down and go to sleep, you're doing good. And if there's something that eats at you and you can't go to sleep, fix it. And in that subject, I don't have anything that I need to fix. I can go to sleep at night. That's pretty much it.
So, Fran, you said I don't seem to see any chats. I was wondering if you put me on timeout. No, I didn't. I know sometimes, well, actually, Brandy, you can attest to this. I'm going to move this lamp. Maybe it'll make it brighter now that the sun is down. I don't know if that works or not. Anyways, a couple of live chats ago, I couldn't see anything Brandy was writing. And then it was like probably an hour and a half into the live feed, one finally came up, but I'd never seen her name. I was kind of thinking maybe she hadn't even joined us. But yeah, so that may have happened. I apologize, but no, I didn't put you in timeout. Now I may put your name on the board. I'm just joking.
Get a check.
Little kinky.
Who wants spanking?
I'm still trying to play with this lamp, but I don't think anything is working. Yes. Okay, and Adam and Olivia. So if you guys don't know, Adam and Olivia Wormer, they have a new little boy. His name is Jameson. So we do a little shout out to him every once in a while. But
hi, Jameson.
Yeah, gonna make him a little onesie with our logo on it.
Shit, he's gonna need something bigger. He's growing.
He's running 6 to 9 month stuff right now. He's a little chunk. Probably 12 months, so he can wear it for a while.
Oh man. Gosh.
Sherry, thank you so much for your super chat.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, that's a good one. I've heard that too.
What's that?
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that all my life. Absolutely.
Okay, and you said, Fran, you said it's now working. I do see you posting now. So it's still working on a ride up in the New England area.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Let us know. Tell us what you need from us. We talked about that last live chat too, about y'all doing rides, and some members want to gather up and ride, to be honoring ones. And we talked about that. Absolutely.
Someone said the lamp was better. So here I go messing with the lamp again.
You said it was better?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe if I do both now.
There we go.
No. I have like little halos in my glasses here.
So this is good.
Look, they're lined up.
Yeah, so this is good because we're going to be dealing with some of this shit anyway.
Yeah.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Always learning. Basically, I can take this back now. If you're live, you want lights in your face where you're having to do this because they're so bright. But the sunlight was way too bright. So that's not true. But as of right now, we have 3 lamps going. I've got one that I do my makeup with. It's the circle. It's what I pluck my chin hairs with.
Nick Head, thank you so much. You said that you just became a member. Don't know if I'm doing this right. Hopefully getting there. Yeah, I see you. So if you'll notice besides your name, you have a little badge. And the longer you're a member, the longer the beard grows on your badge. So that's just something that kind of keeps up with the members. You can notice other ones that have the little badge beside their name also.
Different color and the beard's longer. Thank you for being a member, guys. And if you are watching and you don't know, you can be a member. We have 3 different tiers. We'd love for you to be a member because it makes the ornery ass grow. And we love a big old ass here around the ornery.
Yeah.
So, and it is getting bigger, and everybody's on Discord. You guys are fucking killing it. On Facebook, private Facebook group.
Yes.
And then we have all the little things that we do with the members.
Really white. You may have to scoot up.
I don't want to move. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
And
TJ's armpit isn't glowing anymore. What? I'm gonna have to move this back then.
Would you quit playing with them damn lights? Driving me freaking crazy, man.
I feel like one of the like when you're a kid and you're sitting around the campfire and you have your flashlight up underneath your
s'mores, spooky stories.
Yeah.
When you hear something go crack in the deep
We
woods.
can see his nipple just fine though.
Oh, do you see a nipple? Oh, sorry. Sometimes that thing just pops out.
That's what she said. Little wardrobe malfunction there.
Damn, I'd go clothesless. I hate clothes.
Yeah, I can't deal with this lamp in my face, though.
Oh, my gosh. You're driving me nuts about the light.
I know. I'm driving myself nuts about it.
Are you good now?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
Van nipple.
Van nipple.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, gosh. Come on, guys. You're just killing me. Killing me with all this nipple talk. I can't handle it.
Alex, you said, what helmets do you guys have right now?
Okay, so we're running the Ornery.
Regent X.
Regent X.
By Ornery.
By Ornery. That's what we're running, and I dig them. That took a little bit of learning curve as far as the latching system on the windscreen, but overall, I'm digging them. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Don't be one of many. Be one of a kind. Be an ornery ass.
Oh, for sure. YB. That's exactly right. Thanks for the super chat, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Hope you're doing good, buddy. Yeah, so the helmets were really liking. They're soft inside. They're really comfortable. I wouldn't say they're the most quietest thing that you could find out there. Light. The shields are super easy to take on and off. They take a little bit to get used to, though, but you can do them really on the fly. Mm-hmm. The ventilation seems pretty damn good. There are some situations that you get into that, I don't know, I've not ran every damn helmet out there made, but it's hard to get, it cleared up sometimes. But those also has the windscreen that has an argon in it, so we run the clear ones. It has the gas inside, and then our dark shaded ones are just regular ones. One thing, what's my favorite thing about the helmet?
My favorite thing about the helmet, which Alex, you'd asked, you said that you tried one on today, and it's very comfortable, but does all the padding make it hot? And to answer that, I would say no. One thing I like about the helmet is the extra width in the chin.
That would probably
that
be
little bit. It doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have it on, that little bit makes a huge difference.
So it's 5 millimeters to each side, 5 millimeters to the front, which, like Steph said, doesn't sound like it's a lot of room, but trust me, it makes a big difference. Not only does it make a big difference putting it on and off, but if you're running a comm system and you run a mic in or a boom mic like we do, because I like a boom mic, it gives you that extra space for that. Also, another thing that I do like that I haven't ran, and that is the eyebrow vents. So the vents on your face shield. Oh my God.
Guys, I can't deal with the circles in my eyes. I can't take myself serious.
Anyway,
Sorry, I look like a clown.
The eyebrow vents on the visors are pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool little perk that I like about those. And we got, when we ran them the first time we left out of here, and it was like, you can go watch that video. It was cold as fuck. I can't remember the exact number. 20 something. Right there, and it got up 30. It was a cold ass run all the way down to New Orleans. We up there to the Ozarks. They did really well. So we rode with them cold, with it really cold. They shut up and they worked very, very well. Mm-hmm. Then when we got to Florida for Daytona Bike Week, they hit a record. It was like 100 degrees, 90 something.
It was pretty hot.
It was fucking hot. The helmets did really good at venting as well. But a helmet is a helmet, and they're hot. But these seem to pull the air through the top of your scalp, so I could feel it cooling compared to other ones. Now, this is my experience. So you have the chin vent, you have the eyebrow vents, and then you have two on your top of your head. And then they really work with the flow of air. Their helmets are badass, but they make some, of course, they made them for years. There's other helmets out there too, though, that I haven't ran. I never ran a Simpson. And they make tons of different Simpsons, so I don't know about those. I know Scott Willett got the new Ghost or something, and that thing looked badass. I haven't seen it in person, but I'm sure it's pretty spot on as well.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about from our experience, but yeah. What you got there? Don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah, I hope that helps answer your question, Alex. Gilbert, you want to know, can y'all say my last name? Yeah, I'd say Gilbert, your last name is pronounced Maldonado.
It is melatonin.
Melatonin.
Yeah, you moved it real quick. I was trying to. Melon Camp.
Mellencamp. Let's see.
She's moved it.
Gilbert, if we're anywhere close, let us know.
If we did it, please give us a. I don't. It's hard to say. I can't read.
Anyway. He said no.
No.
Dang it.
Well,
okay.
Son of a.
Okay, Gilbert. Maldonado. Mellencamp, Indian boy.
P. Ridge. Hey, guys. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Thomas. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Points aside, Scott, that's a good question. Someone else had asked earlier, too, if you put the light higher, if it makes a difference. I'm just not going to ever wear my glasses when we do a live feed. Because it's usually 7 p.m. until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Maldudandu.
So I believe if we had a boom light.
Yeah, if you want to just hold it up there the whole time.
Yeah, I'll do this. Absolutely. Whatever makes it better for Steph to look. How's that.
How about you put it on this chair?
You just want me to rig it right now.
How about you turn it off?
Okay.
See, we're totally not professionals at this staging crap.
No, we're kind of outside. This is all different.
Is that better?
Better. Are you happy? So thanks for tuning into the Ornery One. If you don't know who we are, I'm TJ Thompson. This is Stephanie Thompson. She's the Ornery Squaw, and I'm the Ornery One. And we like to play with mood lighting. It's all about the lights here. And the trusted light that I trust in daily when I'm riding that road light everywhere across the United States is Custom Dynamics. I really do. I do want to show you guys this.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool.
They sent us these. So these are the fork. They got a name for them. But these go around your forks. So you tell Custom Dynamics the diameter, whatever the millimeter of your tubes are, they will send these to you. And if you haven't seen them, they clamp right around them. And they have them in amber or white. But these are the ones that have the turning signal and running light as well. So these are actually going to go on Maxwell House. So they'll tuck up underneath there and they kind of keep that clean look on the front. I'll still have that old piece of shit bucket that I have up there. But these are going there for my turning signals and running lights on the front because we're wanting more visual now since we'll be running farther.
I think they're called wraparounds.
Wraparounds. So they actually were out of stock and they built these and sent them to us. And we got these in yesterday, late yesterday evening. So yeah, Custom Dynamics, very cool. I can't wait to see what they look like on the chopper. We'll also put the bullets on the back. They're going to mount there. Robert.
Yes, thank you so much for your super chat for the van fund.
Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that so much. That means a lot to Steph and I.
And I just got to say, Todd Kyle, it's good to see you
on
here. You finally chimed in.
You little devil, you.
Had to snap a picture of you with your 2 eyeball glass halos.
You little snapper.
Yeah, send me that snap later.
Robert, thank you so much for that super chat. We appreciate it. Good to see you there.
And that's Robert and Robin Hennings. We showed their bike off a couple of videos ago.
Yes.
Awesome bikes.
Yes. Yes.
Very
absolutely.
Cool.
Man, those videos are fucking cool. You've got some bikes coming out that are badass too.
Yes. This next video is I have 6 features in it so far. So yeah, we're going to keep it going as long as you guys keep sending us your videos. I'm going to keep sending them out there because I think it's awesome to be able to see what everyone rides.
Yeah, and Steph is working on right now, putting a video together. Our next one will be about our bars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's going to show a little bit of us installing them. I run the spearheads from KST, from their Vanguard collection. It's a fully adjustable 1.5 inches. They kind of come up to a point. It's on mine. You can go look at the pictures of the Road Glide. You can see them on there. Super badass because you can set what I call the camber or the, setting for your wrist. You draw them in. Of course, you can draw them back. So it's fully adjustable. Those were a big difference on the bike this last run. We did right at 2,000 miles on it. And the thing's getting honed in where it's very comfortable. And now I'm fixing to set my ass on Maxwell House, which it's been a while. If you guys seen that too, Chad gave me a pair of bars. I made a hammer holder on it at a Ranches. I got some Avon grips of blue with sparkle stuff in them, which kind of go along with Maxwell. Not a whole lot of comfort there on that bike, but I'm really looking forward to riding it. It's been a long time.
And Gilbert Maldonado. Thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Gilbert.
For the beer funds.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna try a round at his last name there. Maldonado.
Gilbert. That is a
dude. Cool ass name. I can't say it. I'm trying.
Bill Turner. Do I have to be a member to send in a what's between your legs video?
Absolutely not. Nope.
Just email us, Dropbox, Facebook, Instagram, however you want to get it to us, however you can get it to us. You're more than welcome to.
Nope. You just send it to us. We just want to see what you're riding. We'd love to have you as a member, though. You could be part of the Ornery Asses.
Yep.
But no, you don't have to do anything. Absolutely not. We appreciate you chiming in and hanging out with us. Like we do this every Friday night around 7 o'clock. We've been doing this for however many weeks now. Like I said, we should be out somewhere doing something cool, but not yet. We're working on it. It's getting close. I hope all you guys are doing well out there. I know with all the COVID, a lot of stuff, they're starting to release, and let go. And I know I'm ready to get out. Like last weekend was the first time we went out. We just went over to everybody's house, went to eat and hung out at her house, so we didn't really go out. But it was the first time we'd been around anybody since St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
We hadn't done anything.
Yep.
So it was really, I really went ape shit. I drank a lot of Rolling Rock, enjoyed the festivities that were all sitting there.
Stayed up until 3:30 in the morning.
3:30 in the morning. I mean, I was like, holy shit.
That is late for us, guys.
And I had to be up there at Chad's because the chopper with some parts. I had to be up there the next morning. And I texted him. I was like, dude, I think I'm going to be late. I was a little late.
But not bad.
Yeah, but it's a little bit of a drive, too. Because we were in Eureka. I had to come home and then go back up to, where is it? Probably Ozark? No, it's not quite the Ozark. It's a little bit of a drive. It's 40 miles or so.
Yeah.
It's
a little after Branson.
Yeah, right on. Okay, you want to catch up on anything?
Todd Kyle's been out fishing.
I hope he caught something big.
He caught some stuff, but he put them back.
Okay.
Let's see.
Good. I don't want to catch him.
Gregel, you said ordering hard lowers tomorrow for the Road Glide.
Ooh, yeah, that's man.
Awesome.
I want to see them.
Fran said that there's a ride that leaves California into Mexico with rat rides. Ride Maxwell with those guys and get footage. We'll have to look into that, which one that is and what the ride is. If you know, send us the link or let us know maybe what the ride is called or maybe the group that's doing it.
Very cool.
Lady Tam said getting ready to go to a toy show tomorrow. Noisemakers.
Toy show?
Okay. Yeah.
My mind went somewhere else on the toy show. I think I went to the gutter.
I think you probably did too.
Sorry.
That Mexico comment made you go south.
Yeah.
Steve and Pinnell, you said, how does one become a member? So you can join on our YouTube channel. Right next to the subscribe button, there is a button that says join. And we have 3 different tiers that you can choose from. Each tier has different perks. So like the badges that you see, our special emojis, we have our Facebook group. We were just talking about the band name. So we're going to narrow that down and let the members just vote on the ones that we've, top 3 or whatnot. So they have different perks and stuff like that. Be able to watch videos before they're released to the public. Special stickers for the 100 octane level. So yeah, it's right there. If you have any questions at all, you can email us, Facebook us, Instagram, message us, all that.
Love to have you.
Yes. Mike Myers wants to know if your mind ever gets out of the gutter. Only when he's eating ice cream sandwiches.
No, I still lick the middle.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on the ice cream sandwich. Yeah. It never does. I don't think it does, buddy.
Lady Tam, who's going to see the toy show,
said,
knew you would say that. That's why I said it that way. It's actually our first gun show in a while.
Oh, no shit. You set me up, you little shit. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Oh, pistols. So I got a 9mm, a little Glock, sometime back. little 43. And I carried it some. We love that gun. We've had a couple. And I got thinking one day, because we got a boy, Kindred. Hope you're doing good, buddy. I was like, I'm going to give that pistol to Kindred. Stuff was like, what? I was like, yep. So that evening, I was like, Bub, come and get this pistol. I'm going to give it to you. He's got a good little collection of guns started. So I just felt like he needed that gun. So I gave my 43 to Bub. He's got it. But yeah, and here lately, of course, I go through spells. I'm like, well, I like to have a pistol and then I had a pistol my grandpa's. It's just over 22. I gave that one to Jasmine, which is the oldest daughter. And I got another couple that I'm going to give away to. We got a couple more going on here. So I think I give my guns away. I love going looking though. I just like, well, I can't own them all. I want to shoot them all. Yeah. Just like a bike.
Well, I mean, I gave my gun away. I gave my gun away to you so that you could give it away for the bike.
Yeah,
give
so
give it away now.
She had a 43 and I had a 19 Glocks. They were really cool. We bought them brand new. We shot and enjoyed it. But then we found Maxwell, our chopper, and we didn't have the money for it really. We had a little bit of the money, but the dude was interested in our pistols. So we traded our pistols and some cash for Maxwell House.
Yeah.
So seems like I never could. Man, I'd like to go to a good gun show though. Bang bang! I knew he was gonna do it. Show me the guns. You want to catch up on anything? I don't want to leave anybody out.
Just talking about the gun show, what we're looking at. ACW said that you reload as a hobby. That's awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't reload, but I do buy the empty shell casings.
She does.
For some little art stuff and projects.
Well, for Etsy.
Yeah.
If you don't know, she's got an Etsy store, Elements of the O-So. She'll flatten those out and stamp them with your, say, Thompson, my last name with a T, and then she puts a hole in it, put a
lot of keychains with the shells.
She does some different stuff. We've used
cute little keychain that someone had designed to give to her husband to actually also tell him the good news that they're having a little boy. And so they did a keychain with the gun shell or the ammo shell and then a little disc, and it read something about new little hunting buddies on the way or something like that. So I thought that was really cute.
Yeah, that was cool as shit.
It was really cute.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Well, any other questions or anything that you guys want to talk about before we sign off?
As soon as you said the number's going to drop.
Oh, there goes one.
I told you, you never say it until you're really ready to go.
Okay, well, bye, guys.
No, we do want to take this moment, though, guys. Somebody said Smith & Wesson.
Oh, they're talking about what they're looking for, what they like to shoot, something like that.
I seen them, man. I seen a little Walter, little 22. Walter P. the other day.
That's
I was like,
a good question.
What's that?
Where do babies come from?
Your mama.
Well, yeah, I've never had that conversation.
With our kids? No, they got the fucking internet now. They were telling us stuff.
Yeah, that's something that's different now.
No shit.
Yeah.
Tell them kids that we didn't have cell phones and we just say
questions. They just Google that.
Or
shit.
They'll ask us a question that I'm like, dude, look it up on your phone. It's right there. So, all the information you need. Sometimes I do kind of, I'm like, you can look this up and you can do it yourself. I'll tell you. But we were talking about this today. Like, we seen this chick. She was having to get her battery changed at the parts store, which is cool. I get it. And I was like, oh man, I'm so glad that you guys could change your battery, And, man, dogs are raising hell. So the internet, I mean, it's changed everything. Like we were telling the kids, like we used to just say goodbye, love you, I'll see you this evening. We didn't have text and call. We didn't have cell phones. You seen each other whenever you got home. Yeah. That was all there is to it. You didn't talk during the day.
Yeah, which I mean, we're pretty straightforward with our kids, the good and the bad.
And
but
the ugly.
Yeah, and the ugly. But yeah, things are just different now where they can just Google that shit. Mike, if you still want to know, get on Google.
Google it.
Type in where do babies come from. Yes. Greg Baker, thank you so much for your super chat. Late as hell, but I made it. That's okay. Sometimes I'm late too. Thank you so much for chiming in.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you made it.
Yes.
I hope your night's going well. I hope all you guys are doing well. Okay, guys. We are an hour and 15 minutes into this. We said tonight we might keep it short because we didn't really have a lot to entertain with, but apparently it turned out longer than she expected.
That's what she said.
Set that one out.
Yeah, and plus we're sitting in a van with no seats.
Yeah, I'm getting oil. But
my lower lumbar is
So I do want to touch base. We are working on the pay it forward that everybody donated with or to. I've been looking hard, and we've been talking about that this week. So that will be coming up, and we definitely want to do it right and do it with somebody that needs a hand up. We're working on that. Hopefully we'll have Maxwell here next week. The road glide's doing really well. We're probably going to go zip around this weekend and this week on it now. We're working on the van. We'll show you guys some of that stuff. It'll just be as it goes. The van is just one of the things. We're just working through something. It's keeping us, during the COVID and some of the stuff going on, I was getting a little, the road glide was down, and then we were working on Maxwell. I was starting to get a little bit rough to live with. So Steph pretty much kind of honed me in and gave me a little testy. So she gave me something to kind of hone in on and get my hands busy. So this is just something we're going to work on. It'll be really cool, you guys, because we can show you. It'll be just another element, that we'll just kind of mess with. We're still going to be riding the road glide everywhere and doing everything. We're ready to go. And then we're just adding Maxwell into the mix because I love that bike. Steph loves that bike. That is our first bike really together that we've done, that we really dug into. And that means a lot to us, and we just want to show that old bike off. So this is a means to do that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight on a Friday night special with the Ornery One, where we go live somewhere around 7, wherever the fuck we may be. Thanks for everyone being so good to us, chiming in, hanging out with us. Gilbert, next time.
Thank you so much for your sticker.
Thank you for that super sticker. Super sticker. Thanks for the super sticker. That's what we're going to name the van, Super Sticker.
No, which someone did ask if we have an Ornery One sticker on this yet.
No, because it is
messed up.
It is all tricolored and rusted out. I don't know what to do with the van. We have this really cool idea, like doing something cool on the side, but like the bottom down there, y'all know how Chevrolets are. They're all rusted out shit. So I don't know what to do to that before you go paint it. Like we'll have to do something ourselves because it costs way too much to have all that shit done. So all this, we would love to have it like a black or flat black or something, and then do the logo on the side. I mean, that's just in our dreams. But yeah, we'll do something cheesy. I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for chiming and hanging out with us, talking to us. We appreciate you guys so much. We'll be showing you what's going on next week. I don't know where we'll be, and I don't know what we'll be talking about, but something for sure. Nut just chimed in.
Nut, thank you so much. Still doing an upgrade on Spiritus for Sturgis. Be motorcycle camping from Wisconsin to Sturgis.
Oh, man.
That's very cool.
Good for you, dude. That's going to be that'll be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good,
awesome.
man.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
for sending the video.
I want to thank everyone for tuning in, joining us tonight and every Friday night like you guys do. And have a good weekend.
Yep.
Did I cut you off?
Nope.
Did you want to say something?
Nope. Love you guys. We'll see you next week. And like always, y'all stay on.
Bye.